It's interesting to see the business creators on YouTube. You know, I think like Ty Lopez was like the original. Grant Cardone started doing it. I remember when Dan Lok was first starting, he was talking to me about this. He's like, there's no really big creators that are in the business space. And I don't know if you go, Dan Lok blew up. You know, I think he's over.
Oh, totally.
Is he over like 3 million subscribers now? I remember when he got over 1 million, I was like, wow. Yeah, he got really big. But Russell Brunson is just another one of those.
People are copying Dan Lok now, right?
Yeah.
Like Annex and Gall. I watched the whole YouTube video with Annex and Gall. Annex and Gall has been around for ages.
Yeah.
He's copying Dan Lok. But it's not like, okay, let me preface that because I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Because Anik had Dan on his show and he questioned Dan about YouTube and he's like, how do you do this? How do you do that? So like basically Dan was giving him a free consultation on his podcast. But continue. What did he do?
Well, and that, I think that was the exact video that I was watching. So Dan Lok is just over 4 million subscribers now.
Whoa, 4 million?
And 4.07
Holy
million. Channel started on July 25th, 2014.
Yeah, but when he first started the channel for like 2 years, he wasn't really going big on YouTube. He had like 10,000 subscribers in the first 2 years.
And that's like that's standard across the board for a lot of these.
But he wasn't trying to be a YouTuber though. He was just uploading the videos from his events, right? Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of people do in the very beginning, right? So Annex, just for comparison's sake, so Dan, 4.07 million subscribers, started in July 2014. Annex and Gall, 141,000 subscribers, and started September 2010. And that's why I thought that conversation between the two of them was so fascinating, because Annex been around a lot longer than Dan Lok in probably multiple capacities. Certainly YouTube.
Oh, no. Sorry. That's not totally true. Dan Lok was no. Dan Lok was he was like a public speaker selling from the stage. He wrote "F You Money" in like I want to say it probably came out in like 2009.
I read that book. That's a fantastic.
Yeah. So he resurfaced it and started selling it, but it was like an older book. But I would guess he was probably around longer. He's old school, Dan. And then he went away because he was doing other businesses and investments. And then he came and then he started doing YouTube many years later. We should maybe do something on Dan. Well, I mean, I don't know. I like
you really should.
Yeah, because I know Dan pretty intimately. I haven't talked to him for a long time, but
you were in his mastermind, right? You were in his,
yeah.
Was it a mastermind or something?
Yeah, it was in the mastermind. But like I remember, what was interesting about Dan was that before he started YouTube, he told me everything he was going to do and how he was going to do it, and then he just did it. Like he had planned this like more than a year before he started going big. He told me exactly what he was going to do. And so watching him do it was like, to me, it was like, I don't know how to explain. Like I've never seen somebody describe so visually and just so clearly about how they were going to do what they're going to do. And then just do it exactly they said the way they were going to do it, and just see it work so well. I just learned so much by observing. That's why now, I know how to go really big and get really famous, right? Because of the way that Dan was telling me how he was going to do it, and then just watching him do it over the last few years, you know? And so I just think it's really amazing. So I know Dan is somebody who has a lot of haters online and does not deserve it.
Yeah, he does. I met him. I was lucky enough to meet him once. I was actually at his very last meetup in Vancouver ever.
Yeah.
He did like the whole like mic drop and everything.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
It's cheesy, but I was there.
What did he say? What did he say when he dropped the mic? Was he like, "No, it's over," like that, or?
Something to that effect. I mean, this is years ago, man. This is like 4 years ago. And I don't know what made me do it. It just like randomly showed up. It was $50. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I didn't know it was his last meetup ever. It was at the Vancouver Club right downtown.
Yeah. I know.
Like used to be Gentleman's Club or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Dude, the YouTube channel has just shy of 1,800 videos. Man, all I do is analyze people's YouTube channels for a living. And there's very, very few YouTube channels out there that have that many videos. Like he like that takes a huge amount of resources and investment, time, effort, energy. Like you don't do that by accident. He is just incredibly intentional. And now he's got over 4 million subscribers on YouTube. Yeah.
I'll tell you something.
Big congrats to Dan.
I remember Dan telling me this is the last thing about this. Maybe another time we should do something on Dan, analyzing Dan. Or
we probably should.
Yeah, I'll email Dan, get him on the show or something. But no, I remember Dan telling me how he was going to create this character that was going to be larger than life. And so when people see Dan online and on YouTube, that's not really like how he is when you meet him. If you meet Dan in person, you cannot help but like him, you know? So like the way that he portrays himself online is for entertainment purposes, you know? It's for pattern interrupt. It's some NLP, whatever, you know, but the way he is online is very different from, you know, and I actually wish, I think I even told him this, like, I wish he was who he is in person. I wish that's how he was online. Because the personality that he has online, to me, that's like not really the Dan that I know. But I remember seeing him doing all this stuff on video. And then when I see him again in person, you know, he was the cool Dan, you know? So it's like, it's not like he didn't change, you know? It just, that's his character. And even looking at others, you know, online and so that I've met, you know, I see that a lot of people do that, where they're like, who they are online is a little bit different than who they are in person. And I think it's also a safety net, because then if people hate Dan online, they don't hate Dan. They don't hate Dan Lok. They are hating Dan online. So, you know, he doesn't have to take it personally or something. It's like, it's a polarizing character that's going to get attention. Right. So that's why, like, I think people underestimate Dan Lok and what he's done. But I'm shocked that he's at 4 million subscribers. I didn't know that.